Hello, I'm Michelle Hope Walker. How are you all doing today? I hope you are having a great day. Okay, I like to date my videos. So today is November 28th, 2020, and it's Saturday. All right, y'all. So today, talking about Suge Knight. Talking about Suge Knight. Now, there are many videos out there about Suge Knight. Many people have their different perspectives and all the rest. You don't know if they're all true, you know what I'm saying? Most of them are not. But anyway, the perspective that I'm coming from is the perspective of looking at all the great things Suge have done, and then also, having you all join in with me to take a look at a man that has done many things for many people, who had billions of dollars, millions and millions of dollars, could have been all the way up into the billions of dollars. And even today is still for some people sort of in a box of where they hold him only to the times before 1996 or 1997 and earlier. That is a challenge. Wouldn't that be a challenge if someone only remembered you and only thought of you based on what you did 20 plus years ago? Think about it. Because we change every day. Every day we change. So I'm always like, how dare you all hold him in a box of who you thought he was then? Because a lot of times people just like, oh, no, that's not right. Oh, no, that's not, everybody have their different stories. I did the quote side. And I'll tell you all right now, I am a comedian, actress, personality. So if this is your first time tuning in to me, I give it to you of who I am, and that's it. Okay? Don't like it, click it off and keep it moving. And I'm very real. I love me and I'm going to do me in everything I do. All right? So anyway, I'm your girl, Michelle Hope Walker. Okay, Suge Knight. So, just think about it though. Think about 20 years ago of your life, if people only held you to what you did 20 years ago. Now, for some of y'all, be like, oh, okay, But for most of us, like, no, I've changed too much in 20 years for people to hold me just to what I did 20 years ago. That would not be fair, So that's the same thing I say about when it comes to Suge. And then when I look about the corruptness that they did to him, that because of, I feel like race has a lot to do with it, because Suge was a black man, is. I'm just saying in those times, that he, when a lot of black men were not able to do it the way, not that they didn't want to, I'm sure they wanted to, but Suge was actually able to get a lot of things accomplished, even with the racist tone that was even going on back then. Matter of fact, Suge stood up against racism in contracts and against how he felt like they were coming in, not paying rappers for what they were worth, and only because majority of the rappers were black. And so therefore they, sort of slavery type terms they would give black rappers, didn't really want to pay them nothing. And not just rappers, black artists, period, were still having that fight, during that time. So Suge Knight would come in and really save people and help people a lot. Suge, very smart, very talented. I feel like that's why they work so much against him today they want to keep him in jail. They tried to kill him, I don't know how many times, because he's smart. And no matter what they take for him, Suge does not give up. And that's the key point I want to focus on. Suge does not give up. A lot of things of what Suge has done and dealt with, I really feel a lot of you all couldn't do it. A lot of you all couldn't do it. You couldn't deal with it. Here you got groups of people, as we say, those handful of people in society try to control the whole world and society, against you. So they own the media. They own a whole bunch of stuff of what they can do this ad, this promotion, this destroying your image promotion, destroying your life promotion, stopping you from making money. and your livelihood. Can you just look at if somebody tried to stop your livelihood? That means your money, making money for your family, making money for your kids. See, this is what they've done to Suge. Keep trying to put you in jail. Keep trying to kill you. Literally take your life. Throughout this business of music and entertainment, nobody deserves to die. And nobody deserves to be cut off that they can't make no money or livelihood. And that's why sometimes when I hear them talk about Suge, I'm thinking sometimes, especially when the same people talking about Suge are giving out all these bad contracts. They got so many dead people around them that you're wondering if they get the people they are paying people to do it. You know what I'm saying? And then they got the nerves to talk about Suge negatively and what Suge has done. But they don't talk about all the good he done. Because see, for a lot of people, I'm not saying everybody, there are a lot of people that do talk about the good, but I'm just saying a lot of time these videos you'll see on social media and the talk, a lot of people don't even know Suge. They just saying some stuff of what they heard. Suge loves God. Suge is always speaking positive. He always cares about the kids. He always knows that God has him, which is what has kept him through all this time, is his faith in God and knowing that God got him no matter what. And evidently, most definitely it's true, because no matter what they tried to do to him, almost like Maya Angelou, I rise, he continues to rise. He continues to stay alive. He continues to keep going and not giving up. And I pray in the name of Jesus, Suge, don't give up. I really see that, Suge, restoration. A lot of times I think about Suge, I think about restoration, restoring everything that belongs to him. In this talk out here, when people act like that he does not have the right to get money off of his livelihood, what are you talking about? Because if somebody used your livelihood, you would be in court and screaming, where my money at, where my money at, where my money at. So many songs about where my money, there are a lot of songs. So for you all to act like that Suge does not have the right to get his money. Hello? And then a contract is a contract. There's some people Suge has signed to that made money still under contract of Suge and have not paid Suge, and would rather try to kill Suge off than to pay Suge his money. It's like he ain't asking for all your money, but he's like, give him the contractual part that you owe him. The contractual part that you owe Suge Knight. That has nothing to do with if you like him or if you don't like him. It's that you signed a contract. I wonder if somebody could go tell some of these big executives, I'm really trying not to drop names in this thing. You know what I'm saying? But you all know who I'm talking about. Or just think about the exec you think about. Whatever. People, period. Just think about artists, from music artists to acting artists to sports. Just think about if you went and told the people who you did a contract with that you ain't going to give them none of their money. You ain't giving. Let's see what happens. How long you going to be around? So it amazes me that the same stuff that, because people walk around, Suge always feel like somebody owe him something. Is it that Suge feel like everybody owe him something, or is it that a lot of people do owe him something? Hello? Because I really don't see that you can do some of these other execs and people and talk about you ain't going to stay with the contract, you ain't going to pay them, you ain't going to do this, and then run their name through the mud and think it's okay. Now that goes back to a race thing too, that because Suge is black, that some people think they can do it, because I really don't think some of these people that like to run Suge's name through the mud and put dirt on his name and all this stuff, when he's not even doing half the stuff some of these executives out here now doing. And executives of different races that are not black, these non-black executives that be getting over on folks all the time. And again, y'all know I love everybody, but I'm just saying, I really feel like that people are able just to put Suge down, talk about all this stuff with Suge because of the color of his skin. Because if he was white, I really don't think all these videos and all these people, what, matter of fact, that just made me, you don't hear a lot of videos about these execs who are non-black that are giving out all these bad contracts and doing stuff. Hello, you don't hear a lot about that. People scared to speak up on that. But they will the dirt and back. I'm just saying, if you're going to talk about somebody, be fair then. Talk about the whole system. Don't just pinpoint one. And then you have to watch what you're saying. Because are you just chiming in on what somebody else has said? Did you actually see this stuff? Like I said, yes. That little group to try to run everything most definitely put out a smear campaign on Suge to try to stop him from making his money. If they couldn't control him, they wanted to make sure he couldn't get no money but through them. And I just pray for Suge, because I think it's so wrong on how some people speak upon him. It's wrong. And I'm really on the livelihood, because I'm sure Suge could care less what somebody said. But me as a person, I just look at how dare they stop his money from flowing. They know that Suge is smart. They know that Suge can build back up a record label just like that if he wanted to. And if he could, let him get out here and be free. You know what I'm saying? That's why they try to keep him in jail. They try to kill him. They try to keep him in jail. And some of these people that do these Suge videos, I guess just to build up their number or build up their personality. Some, they whole video said there's nothing about Suge. I mean, they will have people on there that have most times didn't even have nothing to do with Suge and just will act, well, what do you think about Suge? And I know some of them be like, what? We supposed to be talking about my movie. What Suge got to do with my movie? But they just that much stuck on Suge. And not in a good way, but they're stuck on him trying to constantly be negative. I wonder if they are part of the smear campaign, the Suge Knight smear campaign. You know what I'm saying? You got to watch people. I have learned. You got to watch people. And then you watch the money trail. Who paying who? Who all grouped up with who? Because after a while, this entertainment industry thing is a small group of folks. You know what I'm saying? After a while, they got the money. There's really putting the messages out that they want everybody to repeat. I look at this. So many people owe Suge so much. So many people right now wouldn't be who they are right now if it was not for Suge opening doors for them and helping them. And that's why sometimes I look at them about how dare you join the bandwagon with the smear campaign against Suge when you know everything that Suge has done for you. Really? Really? I mean, I've been around Suge different times, so he was just such the nicest guy and just everything. I'm just like, and not feeling indebted to him just because he's so nice. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gave me no money or done nothing, you know what I'm saying? At least, tangible like that as he's done for some of the other folks. And they just smear his name. To make money, I guess, off of interviews or to make themselves popular again. I don't know. But I do feel Suge gonna rise again. I mean, when I say again, because he's already rose. He's always gonna be risen, Because if y'all know me, y'all follow me, y'all know I don't really get all caught up in the money and the fame as far as this person's better than this person because they got this money and this person's better than this person. Because that's not me. I'm not, That's not me. I don't. I love God. Me and God cool. We be doing like, you know what I'm saying? Certain people, that, I cheer on and, and like to see good for everybody and everybody prosper and different things like that, But I'm not into the comparing type. I'm going to see everybody prosper in the way God would have them to prosper and everything else. You know what I'm saying? So, but for society who keeps trying to put him what they call down, he will rise again. I truly see that. I truly believe that. But don't get me wrong, he has risen in a sense already. And he, like I say, he's risen, he's rose, he's already, there. Now, because you cannot tear him down no matter what you say or do. Suge is strong, mind strong, but just strong, smart. You cannot take away who he is and what he knows and what he knows how to do. Although they try, but yeah, so, y'all just need to think about that. Can you just imagine? So we talking about, let's see, Suge got out of jail 2001, because a lot of people just like to keep him in that box of 1997 and earlier. That's all they talk about is from the year 1997 to before 1997. And then I think about from 2001 to go to 2015. When, again, somebody's trying to attack him. Suge just trying to get away. They still blame Suge for trying to get away. They wanted to kill him then. How you going to blame somebody for getting away so somebody couldn't kill? I mean, think about it. If somebody trying to kill you and somebody put you in jail because you was trying to get away so when nobody could, do that make sense, y'all? It don't make no sense at all. But I just think about, so from 2001 to 2015, they have tried to stop his money and livelihood. It'd be amazing to me. But you know what? Suge doing good. Suge doing good. Suge doing good. And Suge gonna do what he gonna do. And Suge is doing good. So for all y'all that think that you done hurt him and this and that, you know what I'm saying? Suge know who he is. He love God. And Suge is doing good. Family good. They good. They good. Now, we need to get Suge out. We need to do that. But even in the midst of that, see, this is how strong Suge is that a jail cell can't break Suge. I learned so much from him. Just, I'm talking about just watching the whole thing. Could you deal with somebody just messing with your life for 20 plus years? Purposely trying to keep you down but you keep getting back up no matter how many times you keep getting back up, you keep getting back up. Even in jail, you got joy and peace. So again, I don't want to make this too long, and there'll be more, because all these people doing these videos, I'm like, I got to speak up. If you go to Michelle Hope Walker Speaks, I got different channels, but you go to them, you'll see some of my videos that, I spoke about before. I always like to date my videos because then this is my mindset on this day. You know what I'm saying? Because my mindset, given new information, can change. You know what I'm saying? But I just got to put that out there about the positivity of Suge. Suge has done so much stuff around this time, Thanksgiving. Suge giving out turkeys. Mother's Day, Suge helping mothers. Doing big dinners for mothers in Beverly Hills. Now nobody's perfect. You're not perfect. Hello. So these theories that people want to put him in this negative box and just keep him there. And then, like I said, and then the thing of trying to keep him in a box and hold him today to stuff year 1997 and before is crazy. Don't get me wrong. Use those years to learn from him. There's so much you can learn from Suge on how he built up his business and different things like that, how he kept going and da-da-da-da-da-da. But to try to say he's the same person he was then, and I'm talking about the negative stuff, you say, oh yeah, he's smart. He can always be smart. He got that mindset. Yes, he's the same smart person. Smart, yes, and strong, yes. In the mind, he's not letting nobody break him. He got God on his side, where God continue to build him up and help him. So, all right, I'm your girl, Michelle Hope Walker. Be more. I try not to make these videos too long, but you can follow me on Twitter, which that's Hope_Speaks. You can follow me on Facebook, Michelle Hope Walker Speaks, period, listening. You can follow me on Instagram, Michelle Hope Walker Speaks. And so y'all just be blessed. And, put out positive stuff about Suge, because there's so much positive that you can put out. I like how Snoop is starting to put out more positiveness about their relationship and how he thanks Suge for the different things. Y'all, there's a lot of good things that Suge did for you. A lot of good things. How about talk about that? Let's balance out your conversation. All right, I'm your girl, Michelle Hope Walker. Be blessed.